Alright, what's going on, Game Changers? It's GCP here, and can I be honest with you guys? Even though I love the Call of Duty community, I know dang well that the Call of Duty community is some of the most stubborn people in gaming. Like, honestly, some of the people in the COD community just can't seem to get together. It's like we can't all have a cool around the campfire kumbaya and roast marshmallows together. We just can't do that. There's gotta be some form of mutiny always there. Somebody's always got to stab somebody in the back. Somebody's just got to go astray. Somebody's got to be a rebel. It's just the way things are. You know, I mean, I don't see it in any other community the way that I see it in the Call of Duty community. The Call of Duty community has been around probably for the longest when it comes to all of the communities out there. If there's a game or a community that's an exception, let me know in the comment section right now. But I know the Call of Duty community has been around for a long time. This franchise has been around for a long time. So when there's certain changes that you want made in a franchise, or you want certain developers, the publishers, to change certain things, like for example, right now, the biggest glaring issue is skill-based matchmaking. We want attention drawn to this and put towards this, and we want certain things fixed. But when you have certain members of the Call of Duty community who don't want this to happen and want to continue doing what they want to do, certain stuff will not get changed. And that's just the reality of it. Now, am I hoping for change right away? Absolutely not. This takes time. Okay? It takes time, and it takes a coordinated effort, and everybody has to be on the same page. I'm not saying that 100% of the community is going to be on the same page, because that's impossible. We already know how the community can be. The Call of Duty community is one, if not the biggest toxic community in gaming. We already know that. But the thing is that if we don't do something about the skill-based matchmaking issue, even if it's a little bit, even if it's a small portion of the bigger problem, then things are never going to progress the way that we want them to be. Now, the biggest issue that we have, again, like I said before, is skill-based matchmaking, right? And one of the things that we were hoping to do was try to avoid buying this battle pass. We've been advocating for boycotting of the battle pass. Now, I know that this is not going to solve the problem. Heck, this might not even make a dent into Activision's wallet, because we know that's vast, and we know it's just something that is far beyond what we could possibly go up against alone. Okay? But we need something to do. Now, I know the bigger thing that we could do, the one thing that will actually impact Activision more, or avoiding buying one battle pass, is not buying the game. It's not until that happens that things will actually start to change, and we'll see more changes being made from Activision's standpoint, and they'll actually start to open up their ears, because we know their ears are in their pocketbooks. We already know that. It's not on social media. It's not on YouTube, it's not on Twitter, it's not on Reddit, it's not on any of those. We already know that it goes in through one ear, goes out the other. But when you look in their pocketbooks, if you look in their bank account, that's where their ears actually are. But the only way for them to actually not just hear, okay, but for them to listen is if we hit their pocketbooks. And we always say, as the Call of Duty community, you know what? We're not going to buy the next Call of Duty game. But what ends up actually happening? We end up buying the next Call of Duty game. So what we need to do is follow through with what we say. The Call of Duty community, a lot of times we don't hold ourselves to that integrity. You know, integrity means you do what you say and say what you mean. So if we say that we are not, and I mean not, going to buy the next Call of Duty game, then that is something that we need to hold ourselves to, and our community needs to hold ourselves to it as well. But what I'm advocating for right now, which is, again, like I said before, it's not going to solve the problem. Heck, it might not even make a big dent, like I said before. But it's a start. And what we need is a start. We need to start somewhere. And by avoiding the battle pass, that's just a small part of that. So what that's going to do is, even though everybody who plays this game, there's a lot more people on Call of Duty that are not even listening to us on YouTube. Some of us are not even on YouTube, so we can't even listen to some of the creators out there who are trying to advocate for this change. And I understand that. I understand that fully. You know, there's a bigger audience out there who are not even listening. But for those of us who are veterans, for those of us who are on YouTube, who are listening to some of the YouTubers out there advocating for this change, at least if some of us can listen and apply these things, we will start to make some baby steps here. Baby steps in order to somewhat affect the changes that we want brought on in the bigger picture. If we don't unite on this small front, then I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible, because if we can't all unite on this front, this simple thing of not buying the battle pass, which again is $10, okay, just $10. All of it is majorly cosmetic in the battle pass. I already looked through it, okay? I understand there's a temptation there for a lot of people to go ahead and buy that battle pass, especially because the battle pass pays for itself. So meaning, if you buy the battle pass for $10, in that $10, you get 1,300 COD points, which you could use to purchase future battle passes. But that's what they also want you to do. They want you to buy the battle pass, so that way they say that it will pay for the other ones. So it's like only paying for one, which is a very attractive feature of the battle pass. So like I said before, challenging Activision is not easy at all or one bit, because they have something like that. But what I will tell you guys is they want you to do that because they want you to keep playing their game. Meaning, they want you to stay grinding that battle pass, so that way you get your money's worth. And also, you could get those 1,300 COD points, so you could keep, in this case, because it's going to be free, they want you to keep grinding and playing their game, and this is what is going to keep you on their game. So they always have an end goal, Activision does. They're smarter than they look. Even though you're paying for one battle pass, if you grind them out, meaning hours and hours and hours and hours of playtime, you're going to continue to get a free battle pass. But again, what are you doing in return? You're giving Activision a lot of time on their game. And we already know, of course, that they love to flaunt the amount of playtime that they have in game. Since they are seeing that you are putting hours and hours into the game, you're logging in every single day to try to grind out this battle pass, they're going to throw in bundles in the store, and those look very attractive to us. So it's only natural that one of us will break, or hundreds of us, thousands of us will break, and we'll purchase something else that looks attractive in the store. So that's how they get you. The thing is, they want you to stay logged into their game, so that way you can see the stuff that's popping up in store. They're gonna advertise that like crazy. And guess what? A lot of people are going to fall for it, and this is how Activision is going to make their money. Now, my thing is, the less amount of time that you put in to the game, the less you're going to see the content, the less you're going to purchase stuff in-game, in the store. And of course, if you don't buy the battle pass, you don't have to grind out something because you didn't pay any money. So when you pay money for something, of course you want to get your money's worth. And this is what Activision wants. They want you to keep playing their game, and that is hopefully for them going to entice you to purchase other stuff. And even if you don't purchase other stuff and you are very, very patient with that, you will still grind out many hours to get your money's worth in order to get the 1,300 COD points at the end of the battle pass, or log in those many hours into the game. And of course, they already can flaunt that. They love when you log into this game and put hours and hours and hours into this game, because it takes away from other games. So that's their end goal. But if we don't unite as a Call of Duty community on something as small as a battle pass, yes, it's only $10, and yes, you can purchase other Call of Duty battle passes or different seasons because of purchasing one, but if we don't unite on this small front here, I don't think we can ever unite on anything, and I think this is going to be a lost cause unless we don't purchase the next Call of Duty game, which is not going to be enough people out there if we can't even do this simple thing. So that's all I'm asking from a small creator here on YouTube with not a big voice at all. But this is my reasoning for it, okay? If we can do this small thing, then we could take these small baby steps and maybe move on and get this ball rolling, and it'll be a snowball effect into bigger and better things. That's just what I'm advocating for, and that's just my stance. Again, like I said before, is this going to even affect Activision a little bit? Probably not, okay? I'm going to be straight up and tell you guys that. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it probably won't. But you have to stay united on one front with something as small as this in order to move on to something bigger and affect change on a grander scale. So that's all I'm asking. But anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Now with that being said, this is GCP signing off.